gave the companion, I believe Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, he gave him instructions. Do not give away anything from the makhzan, from the treasury. This house that we're storing the goods, give it to no one. And the hadith in Bukhari says, a man came begging, very poor. And he appealed to the emotions of Abu Hurairah, and he overrided his ability to obey the instructions of the prophets. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is more compassionate than any of his companions. He said, don't give nothing away. But a fella came along. He said, I'm real poor. Hungry. I'm hungry, I'm poor. Please. And Abu Hurairah, he heard the Prophet's instructions, but with good intentions, he disobeyed. And he gave the man something. And he told him, don't come back. And the Prophet warned him, don't give anything away. And he came again. Really, please. I know I said I wouldn't come back. I know, but Satan always says he's not coming back. You sin once, he'll tell you, just try it one time, Muhammad. One time, that's all. You don't have to do it again. And you listen to him, and you do it once, you do it twice, you do it 3 times, and you wonder what is going on that I tried it once, and all of a sudden now I'm in a relationship with Satan. He only needs you to try him one time to make you his friend. So now this man comes again. The Prophet said to him, verily your visitor will return. And here he came again, begging. Humble appearance. I'm a poor man. Help me, please. I want good for you. You'll be blessed. Just give me something to eat. Abu Hurairah said, now I must hold you until the Prophet comes. He said, wait a minute. I will teach you something that will protect you from Satan throughout the night. And he reminded him of the verse of Ayatul Kursi. And Abu Hurairah let him go. On the second day, the Prophet ﷺ asked him, what happened? He said, Ya Rasulullah, he said to me that he would teach me something that would protect me from Satan. And the Prophet said, what did he teach you? He said, Ayatul Kursi from the Quran. The Prophet said, verily that was Satan, and he told you the truth. Did you hear what I said? He said, verily that was Satan. He has told you the truth, but he's a liar. That tells you something. If you use your intellect and your emotions to deal with the devil, he will deceive you every time. The only way to deal with Satan is to follow the guidance. If you use your mind in dealing with Satan, he will deceive you by appearance. And the modern weapon of mass deception today is that mass media. I'm watching the cameras just like you. I won't talk about the war. For one reason, because I don't want to cause any conflict amongst the few of us that are here. So I won't really bother the war. You all know what's going on. But one thing I will tell you this, is that Satan is clever. Satan looks the world into the eyes with lies and deception and knows that he's lying and deceiving. And the world for the first time can see that they are being deceived by a master deceiver. For the first time, I'm happy to see that all over the world, people can see, they can hear and dissect. It is lies and deception. They can see it for the first time, particularly people in this country. They see it, they hear it, and unfortunately, the American people and the youth in America have more courage today to stand up against a wicked war than the Muslims who their brothers and sisters are being slaughtered, because in our heart is fear of men. We're afraid of men. Like we should fear God. We fear men more than we fear Allah. And because of that fear, we have been disgraced. Over and over again. Why? Because we don't recognize the voice of Satan. Now, Satan in the garden. He wasn't happy with Adam having the gift of being a recipient of wisdom from Allah. He wasn't happy the fact that Adam was created from the dust and was blessed with something that he did not possess, a personal relationship with the divine being. Some people are not happy the fact that some other people have oil. That bothers some people in the world. That amongst all the people of the world, these people have oil that we need, and without that oil we won't survive. That makes some people mad. I said I wouldn't talk about that. Well, hell, I might as well go on. If I can't come back, it's fine. There's some people that makes them mad. That some people that they consider, like Satan considered Adam insignificant, there are some people that consider Arabs so barbaric and uncivilized. And they come in the world of the Arabs and they pretend like Satan, like they like the Arab people. And they learn words. Shukran, ahlan wa sahlan, marhaba bikum, shukran, ahlan, ahlan. And the Muslims are so silly that they accept the deception over and over again, and they sit there and say, MashaAllah, sahibna, sahibna. Sahibkum? Your friend? Your friend. With a track record of blood all over their hands, all over the earth, your friend. No, you're a deceiver. But you don't see it. You're going to see it in a little while. Because that's only the beginning, baby. This is a world tour. This is a world tour. And a lot of folks going to get shaken up because they opened the gate. And we will be the number one people responsible for the bloodshed of the Muslims, because I said it before and I'll say it again. There is no superpower in the world that can kill Muslims without Muslims helping them kill their own brothers and sisters. And that is the greatest tragedy, because we have fell in love with Satan and his ways. We prefer the palaces over the public of the people. We prefer that our own individual elite eat and have the luxuries of life, while the masses of our people live in poverty and ignorance and subjugated to oppression. We prefer that because we have more access to the gates of power with the slave masters. We prefer that relationship over the rising of our own people. And there are people who know that, so they deal with us accordingly. You want to be with Satan? No problem. Come on and hang out with us. The only thing you can do with Satan is devilish things that give the appearance of goodness. Allah says in the Quran that Satan has made their evil deeds fair seeming to them. We call that deceptive intelligence, where you know something is wrong, but you start justifying it in your mind. You know it's wrong, but in your mind, we'll get over it. I thank Allah for creating the hellfire. I pray that we don't go there, but I thank him for the fire of hell, so he can burn the ones that should be burned. And I pray that he burn them, because they should burn in hell for the destruction that they cause all over the planet Earth. The killing and the killing and the killing in the name of what? In the name of deception. I thank you, Allah, for making the fire, because that is the gate ultimately of real justice. When people are weak and those who have power will oppress, I thank Allah for having the day of resurrection where all books will be open. Nobody will get away. Nobody is going to escape his judgments. It don't matter what's happening right now. Ain't nobody going to escape the divine will. It may look like it, but in the end, trust me, all of us here will stand before the King of all kings. But this incident in the garden, I want to end with this. What did Shaitan do? He whispered to Adam. What's Satan's promise? Check this out, Adam. Come here. You and your wife. You know what? You should eat this tree. And if you eat it, you're going to have power. But Allah already gave him power. He was attached to the source of all power. Satan says, listen, come here. The tree that God said don't eat it, you should believe me over God. Eat this tree, Adam. You and your wife, eat it. Come on, eat it. You know what it's like to get a phone call now? How you doing? Yeah, you know, you guys also about $320 million. We could waive that debt. Yeah, we waive it for you. Yeah, we need the runaways right now. All right, cool. How much you need next year? $7 billion? That's fine. You want it in cash or you want it in goods? All right, we got a check for you right now. We're on our way. Oh, yeah, shukran, shukran. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no problem. Oh, the Palestinians. Oh, yeah, we're going to take care of that. That's not a problem. We'll make sure that they get taken care of real soon. Oh, yeah. We're just working on it. We're working really hard. Yes. It's been 50 years. We're working. Look, just be patient. We're dealing with oppressors right now. The tyrants all over the world. Okay? Okay, good boy, Muhammad. Thank you very much. What's wrong with the Muslims? Can you tell me what's wrong with us? The books of history is so clear. But the greatest charge amongst us now is to speak truth, and the fear has been plagued. I'm watching the Muslim now. Everybody's afraid. People call